Good morning. Hello, Facebook. So let me just share this into my group and we'll invite some people to watch and say hello as you're hopping on. Good morning. How are you? I'm happy to be here. It is a beautiful day to be alive. I wanted to, first of all, hi. If this is the first time you're watching me, I'm Dr. Brittany Ritter. I'm a human design expert and a power and alignment coach. And I wanted to hop on here and share some thoughts with you. I was on a coaching call with my dear coach and friend, Ashley Gordon. If you don't know who she is, go check her out. She is amazing. What a beautiful soul and light in the world right now. But we were having a little talk on our coaching call about the current situation in the world. And I really wanted to share some of the things that came out of our call because I think it's important to hear. And I'm fearful, not of the virus. I'm fearful that the experience and the things that we are supposed to be learning as a collective, as a whole, are going to fall on deaf ears. And we're not going to realize how this is helping the world. How even though being quarantined and social distancing and being off from work seems in our immediate world very stressful, if we globally look at the big picture, it is healing the world. It is helping to heal the world. Good morning, Ashley. Hi, Audrey. Thanks for hopping on, guys. So, you hear reports about how right now in China, they're getting better. People are getting better. But you can also see the sky. Not only are people getting better, the world is healing. And you hear about how in Italy, in Venice, the canals are clearing up. They're not gross and green right now. And fish are coming back to the canals. You can see fish in them. And the dolphins are coming back to the coast. And the world is healing. And I don't think that we realize, good morning, Audrey. I don't think that we realize the impact that we're making on the environment. Not just the environment, but ourselves and our well-being also. And I was talking to Ashley about this, and Mother Nature is talking to us 1,000%. 1,000%. Mother Nature is talking to us. And she's literally screaming for us to listen. She's screaming for us to listen. The world literally could not breathe. There were fires. It was being strangled for air, for oxygen. And now that is manifesting in us. We can't breathe. People that are catching this virus can't breathe. And this is not meant to create panic. It's not meant to create this global, oh my gosh, everyone's dying. It's going to be okay, guys. We can see it from, across the story, or across the world, that where it happened before us, they're getting better. We're going to get better. It's going to get better. But my fear is that we're not going to learn. We're not going to realize how taking a break as a world, not just the United States, not just China, as a world, taking a break, not going out so much, spending time in your home, spending time with your family, spending time outside in nature, even if weather is permitting, not driving though, not doing the day-to-day, go to work and whatever. It's healing the world. This time, it's not an extremely extended period of time, is allowing the world to heal. It's allowing it to come back. And I had this thought, it just kind of flew out of my mouth, and I was like, you know what? You know what would be so helpful for the world? If we literally took quarterly, week breaks. I don't know how that all works out. I don't, obviously people need to work. Obviously people need to make money. Obviously people need to be able to pay their bills and support their families. I totally get that. But look at what this break has done for the world. Look at what this time out has done for the world. What if we as a world, again, not just a nation, as a world, took quarterly 5-day breaks? Once a quarter, everyone hangs out at home. They spend time with their family. They spend time with their friends. They, maybe grocery stores obviously have to be open, but maybe restaurants like shorten their hours, or have limited hours. And, if you want to go out to eat one night, like you totally still can. Maybe they just make stuff takeout again, and then you bring it home and you have like gatherings in your house. Maybe you play games. Maybe instead of like going out to the movies, you like have a movie night in your house. Like, I think that all this stuff is good. Why can't we reconnect? Like, if you look at the silver lining of the situation and you look at what's happening and you take a global perspective as opposed to like a very micro perspective, we could learn from this and actually legitimately change the world. Like, legitimately actually change the world. And it's not hard. This is not hard. Like, not going to work for a week. Like, normally people would be all about that, right? Like I said, I don't have the answers to all the hows. I just am so very concerned that there's such a silver lining to this that people are missing. And there's a lesson that people aren't learning. And so I just kind of wanted to hop on here and share that. I want to encourage you to like look at how maybe this is a good thing. Maybe this is, like Audrey had mentioned, this is happening for us. Maybe there's a way we can incorporate this into our lives, not just because there's a virus going around, but because it's intentional. We have to work with the actual environment, the actual world. Audrey said, here's the thing. I told my mom, look at the spirits of Italy, even though they are in quarantine, at their attitude, they are still happy singing, and look how we are handling it. All about perspective. Yeah, it's all about perspective. Like you could sit in your house and like worry and have anxiety about, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to get food for my children? How am I going to get toilet paper? Because we all know we can't get toilet paper. But like, here's the thing. This is all temporary. And I know it's scary and I know it's uncertain. And that's why it's scary, because it's uncertain. But it's going to be okay. Like, it's temporary. It is temporary. And if you need to take a minute every day for yourself and like just close your eyes and meditate and ground yourself, like do that. Do what you need to do to keep your sanity. But I highly encourage you to be super careful with your boundaries. I highly encourage you to like stay informed, but don't watch the news 24/7. That's going to make you crazy. I really encourage you to, instead of focusing your energy on the panic and what am I going to do to solve XYZ, focus your energy on how can I reconnect with my family? How can I reconnect with the world? How can I pick up and do things that like I have been saying I want to do? You have time right now. You have time. Do something that makes you happy. Do something that you've been meaning to do for a long time. Take the time to do it. You have time. But that's what came out of our coaching call. And I think that we really do need to learn from this as a nation. So I encourage you to take some lessons from this. They take naps. I wish we took naps. Oh, I could use a nap every day. But yeah, I encourage you guys to take a lesson from this, learn something from this, implement something that like you started doing because of this, and do it intentionally and do it consistently. And maybe it will change your life for the better. Maybe a lot of good will come out of this. So look at it that way. Change your perspective, flip the script. And I'm going to go because I have some things to do today. and I'm going to go visit my parents and my sister because she's home from school because she doesn't have school. So thanks for hopping on and listening. I love you guys. I hope you all have a very lovely weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will be back to chat with you guys soon.